Ladies and gentlemen, I have a $5 bill that I don't want. I've decided I'm not going to use it for anything. So what do you think I should do with it? It's just a $5 bill.
I'll take it.
Yeah, homeless.
Would like me to give it to you? What else?
Souvenir.
Souvenir.
Keep it for a souvenir.
You know what? I don't want it, but I don't want anyone else to have it either.
Oh no.
That is selfish.
That is just cruel.
Okay.
It's illegal too.
That actually is illegal.
Illegal, but it's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to picture yourself right now sitting in the bleachers at Grossinger Motorsports Arena in Bloomington, Illinois. It seats 8,000 people. I want you to picture yourself there. The place is packed. There are 8,001 people. You're that 8,001st. There's maybe a college basketball game happening. The crowd is going wild. 8,000 people packed to the rafters. And now, all of a sudden, they all disappear except you. Ladies and gentlemen, 8,000 people is the number of people who die each year in the U.S. waiting for an organ transplant. Now I would like you to picture yourself sitting at the University of Michigan football stadium. Does anyone know how many people that place seats?
100,000.
It's a little over 100,000, thank you. So there's 100,000 people there, all cheering. Imagine that many people in a football stadium. That is the number of Americans currently on a waiting list for an organ, waiting for a life-saving organ. I'd like you to guess now, give me a number that's divisible by 10, so guess to the nearest 10%. What percent of Americans support the idea of organ donation? Multiple of 10. Give me a number. What percent?
90%.
90%, exactly. Nice, nice, Nico. All right, now I'd like you to guess again, multiple of 10 to nearest 10%. What percent of Americans actually are registered to donate their organs if they die?
10%.
It's higher than that.
20.
Higher.
25.
40. So 90% say they support it. Only 40% have actually signed up to donate if they die. If you're not sure, well, let me ask you this. Raise your hand if you're 100% certain that you are on the Illinois Organ Donor Registry. 100% certain. Okay, cool. Now if you're not certain, you can look at your driver's license, and if you're registered, it'll say donor. There'll be a little icon with the state of Illinois there, and you'll see the word donor. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, now there are a lot of objections that might come up in your mind, okay, when you think about donating an organ. For example, if we remember the scenario that David shared with us last week, imagine yourself on the hospital bed, you're about to die, and the doctors are thinking, well, should we save him, or should we just let him die and harvest his organs? Because we have these other people waiting for organs. By the way, do you know how many people you, as an individual, can save by donating your organs? Anybody know how many?
5.
8. You could save 8 people, just you, through your organs. Do you know how many people you could save by donating your soft tissue, which includes skin, veins, etc.?
20.
50. You could save up to 50 people by donating your soft tissue. Here's the myth, though. That was an example that David gave, which was great, hypothetical. You know, should we save this person or should we let him go so we can harvest their organs? In reality, that does not happen. By law, in the US at least, the team of doctors who are trying to save your life is completely different from the medical team who would harvest your organs if you eventually die. Make sense? Because they don't want any conflict of interest there. So that team of medical people who's trying to save you, they have nothing to do with the harvesting of organs, okay? The only way you get transferred into those people, the organ harvesting people, is if you are checked multiple times and deemed to have been dead. Okay? So that will never ever happen. Some people might think, well, maybe my religion doesn't allow this. The fact is, every major religion has either explicitly put out a statement saying that it supports organ donation, or the evidence is clear that they do support organ donation. Literally every major religion. Some people might think, well, I want an open casket. I want my body to look good and you know, Well, here's the thing. After the procedure of harvesting organs, your body is sewn up to look exactly like it did before. And then finally, some people might object because they don't want to have their family bear any costs associated with harvesting. Well, guess what? Your family bears no costs of it. By law, in the US, the family of an organ donor cannot be charged for anything related to that process. Live after you die, folks. You have a chance to live after you die, and it's really, really easy to do. All you have to do, can you pass these around, please? All you have to do is go to lifegoeson.com. That's the Illinois Organ Donor Registry, and it takes literally less than 5 minutes to sign up to donate your organs. And then you can check your driver's license. If it says donor on there, you're already good. If it doesn't, the next time you get your driver's license renewed or your state ID renewed, make sure you remind them, I did sign up to be an organ donor, so it does that. And then, here's the important thing. Tell your family so your family knows for sure, in case something happens to you. Live after you die. And ladies and gentlemen, as a little bonus, on the back, you get to see all the phrases that I brainstormed that didn't make the cut. I'll just read them for you. When you're gone, pass it on. That didn't make the cut. Organ donors do it after they die. Did not make the cut. And donate an organ. Medusa was a gorgon. Did not make the cut either. So ladies and gentlemen, live after you die. It'll literally take you 5 minutes when you get home tonight. And you could save 8 lives, 50 lives, maybe more. Thank you very much.